Hello beauties and welcome to my beauty room. So today I'll be doing another video, shop my stash and organizing my everyday makeup drawer. So over here you can see I have my dressing table. So this drawer is my everyday makeup drawer, and today I'll be reorganizing, shopping my stash and changing all of the products over here. I'm doing this kind of video once per season, and if you really enjoy this type of a video, let me know so I can make it more frequent and do it more often. So if this is your first time in my beauty room, welcome. And as you can see on both sides of my dressing table, I have Alex drawers from IKEA. So over here I keep the majority of my makeup collection, and I also have two color shelf units. So I like to display my most beautiful pieces on the smaller color shelf unit, and just recently I added two inserts with drawers over here at the bottom to make it more organized and to look it more beautiful. And also right here next to it I have another bigger color shelf unit. So over here I have way more makeup and also skincare. So if you haven't seen my beauty room tour and also my makeup collection video, this is a little kind of like sneak peek. I also did reorganizing of all of these shelves. I changed all of the displays, so I have all of these videos on my channel in my beauty room series playlist. And again, over here, I also changed and added two inserts with drawers to all of my bottom shelves. So this area I decided to dedicate to all of the new makeup, so all of the purchases that I make and also all of the PR packages that are coming, I put all of the makeup in these drawers. So today we will be shopping my stash, going to my makeup collection, as well as over here in this area where I keep all of the new makeup that I recently got in a PR or I purchased myself, and I'll be shopping my stash and getting products from this new section as well as from my makeup collection that I'll be adding to my everyday makeup drawer. And by the way, if you would like to see my updated makeup collection, I can definitely film a video like that, because I believe the one that I did was kind of like a year old and my collection grew up and also I reorganized it. So if you'll be interested in watching a video of my updated makeup room and also with my updated makeup collection, let me know in the comments so I can film a video like that for you guys. So now I'll bring over all of my studio lights, because as usual my room doesn't look like that. I have all of my studio lights over here because this is my beauty room and also my filming studio. This is where I create all of the content for my YouTube channel and also for my TikTok and Instagram. So now I'll be moving to shop my stash and reorganizing my everyday makeup drawer. We'll be starting from this area with my false lashes, so I'll be taking out all of the lashes that I have over here because I have some new additions to my makeup collection and I want to try something new. So over here I had OPV Beauty lashes, two pair of Morphe lashes, as well as lashes from House of Lashes. I love them all, they're very great quality, but I want to try some new lashes. So I'll be adding two new lashes from Bellamy Hair, and if you haven't known, Bellamy Hair does hair extensions. They also have hot tools, but they also do false lashes and they're very affordable, so these lashes cost just $10. And I want to test them out and try them out, so I'll be adding two pairs to my everyday makeup drawer. So the styles that I chose are Vacation and also 𝐒𝐤𝐻. So over here you can see lashes in a style Vacation, and this one is 𝐒𝐤𝐻. And also over here I have my PR package from Kylie with her new collection. So I want to test out and try out all of these products, so I'll be adding them to my everyday makeup drawer. But first of all, we'll be adding these Kylie Jenner lashes to my everyday makeup drawer. And this is how the packaging looks like of Kylie Jenner lashes. And when you open them up, what I like, this is not a strip lash, this is actually individual lashes, and you can see that they come in these trio clusters. I have never tested out to try out anything like this. I usually use the strip lash. I'm very curious to test them out, so that's why I decided to add them to my everyday makeup drawer. So now we're moving into primers. So the first primer that I have over here is Stila One Step Correct Kitten. So this one is skin tone correcting and brightening primer, and I felt in love with this primer. This is my currently absolute favorite, but I want to test out and try out some other primers, so that's why I'm taking it out, but don't be surprised to see this primer in my best beauty video. And another my favorite is Stila One Step Correct Eye. So this is correcting and brightening serum, and by the way both primers act as primers and also as skincare. So that's why I love them so much. They prep my skin, they also hydrate them, and they also color correct them. So I felt in love with both of these primers. They're my absolute favorite go-to combo. I really like that this one color correct my dark circles and also really hydrates that under eye area, which tend to be very dry for me, especially during the winter time. And last primer that I have over here is Foundation Primer Hydrating by Laura Mercier. As well, I really enjoy this primer, but it's time for a change, so I'll be putting some new primers over here. And the first primer that I'm adding over here is Professional by Benefit. I really like to use this primer to minimize appearance of pores and texture, so I'm adding this one to my everyday drawer. So this one is Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer, so I really want to test out and try out a couple of the deluxe samples that I had in my collection in order to decide if I want to purchase myself a full size or not. So next primer that I'm also adding is from Becca. This is First Light Priming Filter Instant Complexion Refresh. So this primer should illuminate my skin and also kind of like act like a filter to my skin. So I'm very curious to test it out and try it out, so that's why I'm adding over here. And the last primer that I'm adding over here is from Yves Saint Laurent Touche Eclat Blur Primer. So this one is blurring and illuminating primer. I can't wait to test it out and try it out. It actually reminded me of my Guerlain L'Or primer. You can see it has kind of like the same texture. It is translucent and also have those gold specks in it, so I can't wait to test it out and see if I really like this primer or not, because I really enjoy this primer from Guerlain. So now moving to concealers. So concealers that I'm taking out is this one by NARS. It is in the shade Vanilla. It is kind of like very light for me and I'm almost ran out of it, so that's why I'm taking it out and I'm replacing it with this Doll 10 Beauty Concealer. And this is a Hydro Luxe concealer in the shade Light Medium. So I really enjoy formula of Doll 10 Beauty products. They have very great skincare ingredients. It is also vegan and cruelty free, so I want to use this concealer more often, especially during the winter time, so I'm adding it to my everyday makeup drawer. So the rest of the concealers and primers are staying. So over here I have my L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear. This is my favorite drugstore concealer. I also have my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away concealer that I truly enjoy, as well as color corrector in the shade Peach from Urban Decay Naked Skin. I also have primer from Smashbox for my under eyes, as well as under eye brightening corrector from Becca and Soft Matte Complete Concealer from NARS. I really enjoy all of these primers and concealers, so they are staying. And don't worry, we will be taking out and removing almost all of this makeup, so there will be a lot of new addition of makeup over here. So now moving to this area, and let's start over here at the back. So first over here I have my Marc Jacobs bronzer. So this one is in the shade 104 Fantastic and this is a mega bronze. This is how it looks inside. I really love this formula, the shade of this bronzer, as well as it smells so delicious, so this bronzer is staying. So next I have face palette from Morphe and this one is in the shade 8M Medium Wipes. So as you can see, it has brightening powder, it also has bronzers, powder for contouring your face, blushes and highlighters. I really enjoy this palette, but I want to take it out and try something different. And the first palette that I'm adding is from Stila. So this one is Twin Cheek Kitten and Bronze Duo. So it comes with a matte bronzer and also with highlighter in the shade Kitten. So this palette arrived broken, but I fixed it and now it's time for me to test it out. So you can see this is a highlighter Kitten and over here I have bronzer. So next product that I'm taking out is this powder from Too Faced. So this one is Born This Way. I really enjoy this powder, but I just want to do a switch and use something different. I'm also taking out my favorite drugstore foundation. So this one is from L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear and the shade that I'm using is 470. I'm also taking out my foundation from Too Faced, so this one is Born This Way. I really enjoy all of the ingredients. I like that it gives you full coverage and it also stays all day. By the way, the shade that I'm using is Natural Beige. I really love this foundation, but again, I'm switching out all of the products and I want to use something different from my collection. So the last foundation that I had over here was from Charlotte Tilbury. So this one is Magic Foundation. Again, I'm really enjoying all of the ingredients. It also gives a very natural finish. It looks so beautiful on the skin and it also very hydrating. It doesn't emphasize my pores and texture. I really enjoy this foundation. By the way, the shade that I'm using is 6.75 medium, but I'm switching it out with some different products. So the first foundation that I'm adding over here is from Doll Tan Beauty. So this is Doll Skin Anti-Stress Skin Perfector. And the shade that I'm using is light medium, and you can see over here it has a lot of great ingredients for your skin. So this brand is vegan, it is also cruelty free, and it's kind of like that 2-in-1 product when you have your skincare benefits as well as foundation. So I'm adding this one to my everyday drawer. Next foundation that I'm adding is from L'Oreal, so this one Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. So I'm adding shade number 455. This is the shade that I usually use during the winter time. And the last product that I'm adding is from 𝐒𝐿 so this is Your Skin But Better CC+. So this is color correcting full coverage cream plus anti-aging hydrating serum. And the shade that I have is light. So I heard amazing stuff about this CC cream, so I want to test it out, try it out, and to see if it is as good as everybody says. And I'm also checking out all of the Stila Cosmetics Glitter and Glow eyeshadow and also their matte formula Suit Shade eyeshadows. So I have a lot of new eyeshadow palettes that I want to add over here, so that's why I'm checking out these liquid eyeshadows from my everyday drawer. And over here, I'm adding Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. This is how it looks inside, and this is one of my favorite bronzer from drugstore. And I'm also adding loose setting powder from Laura Mercier in the shade Translucent. I'm also taking out one of my most favorite face palettes. So this one is by Kylie Cosmetics from her Coco collection. So this palette comes with bronzer, it also has blush and 2 highlighters. This is one of my most favorite face palette, but it is time for a change and you cannot purchase it anymore. So I decided to switch and try some other products. Next product I'm taking out is one of my most favorite highlighters. So this one is Anastasia Amrizi highlighter. You can see how gorgeous this packaging is, and inside it's even more stunning. And even though it is one of my favorite highlighter, I'm taking it out because you cannot purchase it anymore, and it's time for me to switch and try something different. So next what I have over here is powder from Charlotte Tilbury. So this is your Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder, and it is in shade 2 medium. I really like to apply this powder underneath my eyes. It also blurs out all the imperfections. It is very finely milled and I'm really enjoying it, so this powder is staying. So next moving to the lip pencil. So the first one that I have over here is from Charlotte Tilbury. So this one is Lip Cheat in shade Iconic Nude. And another one is from Drugstore. So this one Milani Color Statement Lip Liner, and it is in the shade 03 Nude. Let me show you the shades up close. This is kind of the shade that I usually wear. This is my 2 most favorite lip liners. I really love the formula of both of them. In my opinion, Charlotte Tilbury lip liner is the longest staying on my lips. I really enjoy this formula, and I also like this color. It is like perfect nude color. And another one from Milani is my favorite drugstore lip liner. It is very creamy. They both are very easy to apply, and I also like this pinky nude shade from Milani lip liner. So these both lip liners are one of my most favorites. And I'm replacing them with these 2 lip liners. So the first one is by Huda Beauty. So this is lip contour in the shade Trophy Wife. And another lip pencil is from Marc, and it is in the shade Subculture. So next 2 products that I have over here is eyeliners. So first one is Stila Stay All Day Liquid Liner in the shade Intense Black. And another one is Estee Lauder Pure Color, and it is in the shade 01 Black and Black. So both of them I'm taking out because I want to replace them with something different. And I'm also taking out Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. So the next over here I have 2 brow pencils. So first one is my favorite drugstore option. So this one is from L'Oreal Brow Stylish Definer, and I'm using the shade Brunette. And second one that I have over here is from Stila. So this is Sketch and Sculpt Brow Pencil, and the shades that I'm using dark. This is definitely my favorite drugstore option, and this is one of my favorite luxury brow pencils, so both of them are staying. And the first product that I'm adding is this highlighter by Maybelline. This is Master Chrome by Face Studio. It is metallic highlighter in the shade 100 Malted Gold. This is how it looks inside. It is so beautiful. This is my favorite drugstore highlighter. I really enjoy this formula, so that's why I'm adding it to my everyday makeup drawer. And I'm adding over here Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner, and this one is actually a micro tip, so this is not a regular tip, and it is in the shade Dark Brown. So I feel like this one will be so perfect for everyday makeup. So this is how the micro tip looks like. It is very tiny, so it will be very easy to do that precise eyeliner. And I'm adding here Sigma Tint and Tame Brow Gel, and it is in the shade Clear. And this is how the brush looks like. And I also added deluxe samples that I got from one of my Sephora purchases. So this one is Anastasia Deep Brow Gel, and it is in the shade Medium Brown. Just look at this little tiny cutie, oh my god. And this is how the applicator looks like. Next over here I have my favorite drugstore lipsticks. This is Milani Color Statement lipstick, so don't miss it with Color Statement Matte. This is not a matte formula. I feel like this is more like creamy formula. And it is in the shade 26 Nude Cream. So this one I'm taking out. Over here I also have 3 lip glosses from Maybelline. So this is a Lifted Glosses. This is my absolute favorite drugstore glosses. I love this formula so much. If you haven't tested them out or tried them out, I highly recommend. So the shades that I had over here was 6 Reef, 3 Moon, and 5 Petal. In total I have 5 shades. I really love these lip glosses, but because I will be adding so many new lip glosses, I will be taking this out. And last what I have over here is this Foolproof brow powder from Benefit. I really love it. You know how much I love to use this for my everyday, but because I already have those pencils, I want to take this one out. And the shades that I have over here is number 5. And this is how it looks inside. You can see that one half of it is powder in more lighter shade and another half is in more darker shade. And it also has applicator. And next what I'm adding over here is 2 travel sizes mascaras from Too Faced. So over here I have Damn Girl and another one is Better Than Sex. I got them with holiday makeup collections from Too Faced. If you haven't seen my unboxing and swatch video yet, so check them out. I compared both of Enchanted Beauty makeup collections. And next mascara that I'm adding is from Sigma, and this is the Sinuosity Lash, and it is in the shade Black. I unboxed it from Advent Calendar from Sigma, 12 Days of Sigma. If you haven't seen that video yet, it is already on my channel. I'll be adding a lot of products from that calendar over here. So this is how the wand looks like. I was very intrigued by this brush and also really want to test out and try out this formula. And I'm also adding over here from the calendar Sigma Beauty Eyeshadow Base Primer in the shade Bubbly. Next I'm also adding Sigma Beauty Liquid Lipstick from the calendar in the shade New Mode. And I'm also adding this 3D HD blender from Sigma Beauty that I also unboxed in 12 Days of Sigma calendar. So I cannot wait to test out and try it out. By the way, if you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend it to check it out because this calendar has such an incredible value and there was 6 full-size products in that calendar. And next over here, I'm adding Kylie Cosmetics Kylie Jenner Press Highlighter, and it is in the shade Hear Me Roar. And this is how the highlighter looks like. I'm also adding 2 eyeshadow sticks from Kylie Cosmetics. And they're in the shade Catch Me If You Can and also Born to Be Wild. And this is how they look like. I'm also adding Kylie Lip Kit, and it comes with matte liquid lipstick and also lip liner. And it is in the shade Can Be Tamed. And this is how the shade looks like. So next I'm adding Too Faced palettes from Holiday Collection from Too Faced, the Enchanted Beauty. And this is how they look inside. So now moving to the last portion of my everyday makeup drawer, I only have this organizer and all of these eyeshadow palettes. So the first product that I have over here is Too Faced Heroic Pillow Balm. This is 100% stain. I can't live without this product, and if you haven't tried Pillow Balm from Too Faced, I highly recommend. Next I have Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. I absolutely love this mascara, but because I already added 3 new mascaras, I'm taking this one out. So next over here I have MAC Cosmetics Lip Conditioner and also MAC Prep and Prime Lip, and even though I love both products, I'm taking them out. Over here I have Lash Adhesive from House of Lashes and also Tweezerman tweezers, and they both are staying. So next I'm adding Kylie Jenner High Gloss Set, and this is all of the shade names, and we have Wildly and Feeling Cute, Hissy Fit, and Bad Kitty. And this is how all of the shade look inside. So next we're moving to my most favorite makeup category, eyeshadow palettes, and all of these palettes I'll be taking out. So the first palette that I have over here is Natasha Denona Lila palette. This is how the palette looks inside. These eyeshadows are so beautiful and the formula is absolutely amazing, but the price point of these palettes are pretty high. Another high-end luxury palette that I have in my collection is by Pat McGrath. This is Mothership 3 Subversive palette. This is how this palette looks inside. The eyeshadows are so amazing. The formula is just unreal. There is something about Pat McGrath eyeshadows that you just can't find in any other palette, but again, the price point is pretty high. So the next palette that I have over here is Too Faced Born This Way the Natural Nudes. And this is how this palette looks inside. This is my absolute favorite neutral eyeshadow palette. So if you like nude eyeshadows, I highly recommend to check it out. It is very pigmented. I also like that each matte shade also have a corresponding shimmery eyeshadow, and you can see that the matte eyeshadow pans are way bigger. And the last palette that I had over here is from Morphe 35C Everyday Cheek. And this is how this palette looks like. And the first palette that I'm adding over here is from Too Faced Holiday Set, and it is from Enchanted Beauty Foxy Neutrals. And this is how this palette looks inside. Next palette is also from Too Faced Holiday Collection, and this one is Enchanted Beauty Unbearably Glam. And this is how the second palette looks like. I also added a shadow palette by Morphe, so this collaboration with Madison Beer, and this is Channel Surfing Artistry palette. And this is how this palette looks inside. Next, I'm adding another collaboration, so this is the Sigma Beauty and Stephanie Lang collab, and this is the Essentials palette. And this is how the palette looks inside. You can see we have 9 eyeshadows over here. We also have highlighter and 2 contouring shades. And next eyeshadow palette that I'm adding over here is by Huda Beauty. This is her most recent Gold Obsessions. This palette is only available at Cult Beauty website. And this is how this palette looks inside. The shades are so gorgeous. I already have close-ups and swatches of this palette on my channel if you are interested. And last palette that I'm adding over here is by Kylie Cosmetics Kylie Jenner Press Powder Palette. And I'm just obsessed with this packaging. It looks so amazing and so beautiful. I'm just not even sure if I want to keep it in this packaging or take out the eyeshadow palette from it. And this is how the palette looks like. And this is how it looks inside. I feel like this is such a beautiful palette, and it also has gorgeous packaging. And as always, all products that I show you today will be in my description down below. So this is how my everyday makeup drawer looks now in my dressing table. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye!